Hey, I'm Kelly. This is my channel, Incredible Anyway, where I talk about how to live an incredible life no matter what your circumstances are. And my circumstances for the last 2.5 months have been really rough. I've been wanting to make this update video for you all, and I keep waiting to have a better day. And while I'm well enough to sit up and temporarily and film this, I'm having a rough day today, and I've just realized I don't know when that better day where I actually feel like filming is gonna come. Last night when I was washing my face before I went to bed, don't cry, I just said out loud, I wonder if I'll wake up in the morning and feel better. You know, that hope buoys me, it keeps me going. When the storms are obscuring the sun, I know that the sun is on the other side of the clouds. I can't see it. Other people in the world can. I can't. But I know it's out there, and I know it will come back. I know that I will have some better days at some point. It's just been a long time since I've had a good one or a better one. I've been living with constant chronic pain since 2005, so I know how to live with chronic pain. It's not easy, it's challenging. I know how to live with diseases and symptoms that make my life rough, but I do know how to have a good life with that. And that's why I called this channel Incredible Anyway, because I'm determined to have an incredible life no matter what. But this last 2.5 months have been really challenging. And I'm going to tell you about that, how it's been challenging. I just want to thank you all for those of you who've noticed that I've been absent from YouTube, those of you who have reached out to me, on YouTube privately. Thank you so much. It's just been so hard for me to respond. I'm really thankful for those of you who've been giving me support. Just thank you so much for being there. I really appreciate you all, and you know who you are. I have videos that I edited a while ago that I intended to be posting recently, but because my health has been really so challenging, it's been just a massive undertaking to respond to comments, and I'm a person that really feels committed to responding to your comments. I feel like if you took the time to post it, I want to take the time to respond. And I'm really grateful for you all. I care about you all, and I think about you all the time. I wonder how you're doing, how your health issues are doing, how the treatments that you're taking are helping you. I'm invested, and so when I can't respond to comments, I feel guilty. And so I don't want to put out the next video because I haven't responded to comments yet. And so because of that, I just felt like I couldn't post those videos. But I realized, I know that there are other creators that don't respond to comments, but those are other creators. It's been something that has been a rule for me thus far, that I wouldn't post another video unless I respond to comments. I think I'm going to have to start breaking that during this season of my life. And I hope that you all will understand that if I'm not responding to your comments, it's because my life is hard and I'm doing my best. I'm reading them, I just can't respond to them. I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to start posting videos. Some of the videos that are coming up are, I continue the saga with my service dogs, Boots. I have some fun videos. I started dating in person. I've actually been dating online for a bit, but because of COVID, I have been talking mostly to people on the phone or doing video dates, and meeting in person was very not possible because I'm immune compromised until I got vaccinated, and my doctor gave me that okay to do it. So I filmed it. I am so excited to share with you guys. It was a long time since I'd been on a date, a long time. So it was really fun to do that. And then another video is going to be my service dog and I have celebrated 2 years together. He completely changed my life. It looks nothing like it did before him. I couldn't be more grateful, and I kind of recap all of the incredible moments and things he has done for me in the year prior. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you're subscribed, have those notifications on if you don't. I'm going to sound like a typical YouTuber. Like the video, subscribe. Oh my head. I'm having a hard time focusing, so hopefully I can get through this. How have I been coping with what I haven't told you yet? I think you guys know how much I love dancing, and if you're new here, welcome, but I love dancing. I'm a very visual person, so I love watching it. When I watch dance, it's like the best meal I have ever eaten in my life. It's just a feast for my eyes. It's almost just like my brain craves that visual input, and watching somebody dance, it just gives me that, and I want to watch it over and over again, whether it's live or on TV. I love all types of dance, hip hop, ballroom, contemporary. I love it all. I love all of it. It just makes me feel good to watch it, but I also love dancing. I'm not good by any means, but I don't think you have to be good to enjoy it. And it just gives me a feeling like any other. I really, really love it. And something I have done for a few years privately is I will get hooked on a certain song that I'm really into, and I'll set up cameras in my house and I'll film myself repeatedly from different angles sometimes. Then I will edit that video of me dancing into kind of like, I guess it's like a music video, a Kelly dancing music video to these songs that I love. And then when I'm not feeling well, like I haven't been for the last 2.5 months, I have these videos of me dancing and I watch them and I'm reminded that I was good, physically good enough to dance. And I will get to that point again. It just might take a while, but it's kind of brings me this like hope that I will dance again. And while I can't right now, I get to watch myself do it. And that, feeds that part of me that gets really happy from it. So that's been really happy. I found a boy band that I was just oblivious of. I didn't know anything about K-pop, and I am obsessed with BTS. Maybe obsessed is a little strong, but I really, really enjoy them. They're different from any other boy band I've watched, not just because they speak Korean, but because their videos and their music are very different. They're singing about real emotions. They're singing about depression. And it was really powerful, actually. The videos are like stories, and I mean, they're amazing dancers. It doesn't hurt that they're easy on the eyes, but I just really love watching them dance. My brain is like, yes, more, more, more. So they have been bringing me a lot of joy. And I think it's really important to focus on what is positive, because I could be really absorbed fully in what is going on in my life. And that it's true. Like, I've been suffering and it's been hard physically, it's been hard emotionally. I am also balancing it out with things that are uplifting to me. I've actually started to learn a little bit of Korean, which has been fun. I have a beautiful room. The sun, this during the day just lights this room up and uplifts me. My hearts, my dogs, my boys, they just have made my life so much better, and I'm just so thankful for them. I do force myself to get outside and even sit on my recumbent bike on those days that I feel like I can and safely can. I try to spend some time outside and focus on things that do bring me joy and do make me feel like, I can't do a lot, but maybe if I can try to learn a little Korean here and there, like that makes me happy. Watch a documentary and learn something new, or sit outside in the sunshine for a few minutes. Like, it's just trying to cope while I'm dealing with this rough time. And I wholeheartedly expect that it's going to get better. It's just hard when day after day after day is not better. As I said at the beginning of the video, like last night, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to wake up and feel better. And I haven't. If I just sit here and wait until it gets better, I'm going to just wish my life away. So I have to try to find the bits and pieces that bring any sort of happiness to me and really, really focus on them. It's really hard to be chronically ill. But I will say, one of the things that I'm glad that has come from it, that I've learned from it, I'm not sure I could have learned it anywhere else. Maybe I would have, but I don't think so, because up until the time I became chronically ill, I really did not appreciate what I had. I don't think I really understood the richness of life and the richness of what life could be. I didn't understand like how thankful, like what a beautiful day was like, and what it meant to live through a day without pain, and what a privilege that is, like what a joy that is to have. And I have pain every day. I have had pain every day for the last 16 years now. 16 years. 16 years. It's a long time. And if I had every single day of those 16 years just wished that I could just get to tomorrow and not tried to have a good life in the meantime, I would have wasted 16 years of my life. And that's why I know, even though this is really rough and I just want it to be over with, like, this is my life. And I really do believe the key to appreciating life is recognizing that there is suffering and that there is joy. If you don't acknowledge the suffering, if you try to ignore the suffering, you can't appreciate how incredible the joy is.
This darkness is fading, so hope against hope against hope. So hope against hope against hope. So hope against hope against hope.